Hi, I'm Matt Goldberg, senior editor for Collider, and I'm in Elton John's hometown of Pinner. And today we'll be talking to some of the creative forces behind Rocketman, which is now on digital and will be on 4K, Blu-ray, and DVD on August 27th.
You know, I think probably before some may have seen it as a risk to be like, oh, it's fantasy, oh, it's R-rated, but do you feel like vindicated now that the film has been so well received?
Yes, I'm vindicated. It's just the nature of this project, the nature of this film and this story and this person that we're kind of looking at. We are telling the story of someone who was larger than life, even in their own life, and that we are doing a poetic retelling of that, and we're doing a imaginative retelling of it. And so I didn't want to just recreate verbatim what happened or the clothes that were there. I always push to go, let's take it up several notches. Let's make it a movie. Let's make it a musical. Let's make it a spectacle.
Was there one in particular that you were really looking forward to designing, to getting to really to recreate?
I mean, I think the thing about Rocketman is that having sat down and chatted to Dexter, the whole thing of the film was we were going to not replicate. We wanted to make our own film. We wanted it to be unique, a real spectacular film.
Julian's great challenge, he said to me, if I can design a costume that Elton looks at and says, I wish I'd worn that, then we've succeeded. And that's what happened.
There was a couple of others that were homages to Elton, but everything else is pretty much designed for the film itself.
Working with Elton John's music, are there any particular challenges or any sort of signature that he has that's unique to his music that you find?
So for me, I came up with blues and boogie woogie and rhythm and blues, and so for me, I hear so much of that in his playing. Right. So many little crush notes that kind of on the country side you've got like kind of Floyd Kramer piano licks. On the blues side you've got all the kind of typical boogie woogie stuff. So for me it was about drawing those out and giving Taron this sense of a listening list essentially that I would ask Elton to help us provide.
When the songs start, we want to be taken somewhere else. And then I spoke to Dexter about this, and Dexter had these influences, crazy influence of musicals he's seen, and I went to go and watch them, we talked about it. And then, I try and bring what I think is the right thing to do by closing my eyes and hearing the music while looking, reading the script and then thinking about how it's going to work. And it's just great to be able to be given such a wide paintbrush to paint the picture with musically.
And I think that's what's special about the musical. That's why you can put it on and have that moment. Watch Saturday Night's All Right for a Fight again. Watch Your Song again. That moment where he creates that amazing song that moves millions of people around the world in the same way. It doesn't matter what language they speak, what background they come from, or men, women, tall, short, thin, fat, whatever. Music has this great ability to cross all of those barriers.
It's all that kind of US blues licks in that sense. So.
The Regency Cafe stands in for the Lancaster Grill. It's very difficult to find cafes that kind of look like a cafe would have done in the late 60s. In Rocketman, it's where Elton and Bernie meet for the first time, so obviously absolutely crucial. Pinner is where Elton John was born, that's where he grew up, and at age 15 he started playing piano at a local pub. And we were able to shoot in the area for the big opening sequence where they do the Bitches Back. That whole big dance number was shot there. In the film, the Royal Albert Hall is where we shot a couple of scenes here actually, and obviously it's a place Elton has performed in a lot over the years, so it's quite nice to include it in the film.